Empathy does not mean that you need to feel the exact same as them, but rather recognize the emotion that they feel and actually start to feel some of the emotions that they might be feeling. So how can you start to understand what someone else is feeling? Say you're at school enjoying your lunch with a group of friends at a table in the cafeteria. You notice that at the table next to yours, there is a new student who is eating alone. How do you know how this person is feeling? Our brains have something called a mirror neuron system where, as you are looking at someone, your brain will unconsciously and automatically mirror their facial expressions and body language. When you see someone else's facial expression, the system triggers this emotion in you as if you are feeling the same feeling. So if you are around people who are happy, you will start to feel happy. Emotions are sort of contagious. When you are in social situations, being able to perceive others' emotions can be helpful because you are showing them that you know how they feel by mirroring their emotions in your own behavior. So in the situation of the student sitting alone, you might look at them and see them frowning and see in their eyes that they are sad. This may make you feel a bit down. This is our brain triggering mirror neurons. This is one way that our brains automatically try to find out how someone is feeling. But how can we actively try to know how a person is feeling? The obvious way would be to ask them. But we are usually expected to just know what someone else is feeling. And if we do ask, people typically hide what they are feeling. Another way could be to think logically and recognize a person's feelings based on their facial expression. So, if you see the new student frowning and they have their shoulders slumped, then you can guess they are probably feeling bad or lonely. One more way could be, as mentioned before, to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Imagine how you would feel if you were sitting by yourself with no one to talk to and no friends around you. You might imagine that you would feel alone and worried. It doesn't matter if we start to feel empathy through one or all of these ways, but once we start to feel what the new student is feeling, we are more likely to act to help them. We are putting our feelings into action. So in this situation, you get up from your table, walk over to this student, and ask if you can join them. You could ask them what their name is and how they are doing. You might even invite them over to your table. That's showing empathy in action. So, what do we mean when we say empathy? Empathy is being able to take the perspective of others, recognize their emotions, share them, and take action on them. Empathy is understanding and sharing someone else's feelings. Empathy fuels connection.